I took a shower.
Yes, to begin with, thank you for the let's see if I
On Saturday morning.
can. Who's process of moving. Guess that Lynn and her husband both lost their job.
Oh my, no, what happened? Well, still won't out. Okay, never mind.
And, but they are selling their house and they've been, yeah, right. Heard you were related to this Tomcat. So they're going to clean up and pack up and sell the house. Anytime they're going to move and move in with share with my in-law and see what happens. While she's her job,
Right.
she's breaking away. I'm not too upset about her. I would like to see. If I could,
Kids, do you think they would last longer at my house? No.
he's always had a job and had money, and they've been fantastic jobs.
Yeah.
Open in the morning, you're on call for like the rest of the week, kind of hang out. But she's always made 3/4 of all the actually it's a hard thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Kristen, all the time, like,
You need to wait.
why don't you do something?
Yeah, you stay with them kids all day long.
Yeah, I wouldn't forget that was it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I sent out the agenda by email this morning to probably all the Go Foster accounts, yeah. Except for Will, sent it to your Gmail.
So I got my list. Yeah, I guess we're going to focus. Yeah.
So my picture has been broken for about a month. So the first sort of update, I'm going to spend some money on using Go Foster money. It's got a neat scanner built in.
I had an HP.
It's an HP.
Yeah, that does scanning, copying, and you scanner, a copier, and a printer.
It's got the meat built in, so I thought I'd try it out. I'm gonna do the off of this. Unfortunately. All right, want to get started? Does it say anything?
Says, stop broadcast is
All
all
right.
it
Looks like let me try to get.
said. Main review.
I should probably try to call him now. This one's actually designed for this. Hey. Good morning, Lynn. Good. I was just checking in. You ready? Get started. Board meeting, 9 o'clock. You're moving today. Well,
That's,
into storage.
I hate to move.
Are you there? All right. So you guys are talking about doing stuff. Can you hear me, Lynn? Hello. Hello.
There's a signal inside the truck.
Well, she is moving. All right, I can get her on the phone. I'll get started, do a little roll call, have everybody here. And let's worry about her anymore.
Right.
Hey, you there? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get started, do a little roll call, and then I don't think we ever connect, but I want to have you present when we get started, and then we'll okay. All right. Can you hear me? Hi, Lynn. Are you there? Hello. All right. So I called the board meeting on May 30th. I guess we'll start with a roll. So I'm here.
Comes here.
Rick Cummins here. Lynn, are you here? Good. Lynn, say hello. All right. Well, she was there a second ago.
Leanne,
All right. There you go.
Leanne Clark is here.
Very good.
Willie Bolander's here.
Are you getting minutes for your box? Okay. All right, Lynn, thank you very much for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Do we have previous from the March? Was there anything to add to those?
I probably should have sent them out.
Okay. Well, let's not run them. Let's send them out, and then I'll send them around with these. I think our first order of business is to accept our treasurer, who is what's the word? Jerome. And if there are any questions to note, raise them, have a discussion, and vote on them as treasurer. Are there any questions? No. Fantastic. I met with the treasurer on many occasions. Fantastic, and all of his references check out. If there's no objection, I move that we accept the position of treasurer.
Yay.
All right, Lynn, get a yay? Yay.
Yes.
Yep. I heard.
Okay. No objections? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Rick Feldman, our new treasurer.
Looking forward to it.
All right, for business, Rick. Let's schedule meetings every Wednesday afternoon.
We can do that.
All right.
So when I need to know where we bank at,
You'd
you'd be the person that would know.
You know, because I'm starting before I come up. I'm not sure what my hours are going to be. I'll go around that, but Wednesday's the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
at
I
the
can see what
moment,
I can do.
I'm definitely free Wednesday afternoons. We need to get together, go over some of the financial stuff, and I need to get time where we can get the bank and get you added to the paperwork. And I'd like to do that this week.
I'm going to be engaged on Monday and Tuesday by time. So, yeah, so let me figure out the schedules to with.
Okay.
Okay.
Last time we met, there were a couple of the things I mentioned. There were networking opportunities. One was a meeting of the Faith-Based Advisory Council, March 24th. And I attended that, an opportunity to present, had a few minutes, and had a table set up, lots of people. I feel like it was a great opportunity to speak from statewide representatives, the community that we need to be involved with, and we did get our name out, of course, and I have received some positive feedback, but that's a marketing opportunity. The Institute for Nonprofit Innovation and Excellence had an event 2 days after that. We did a table, lots of people from FSU questions about the research we were doing. But it felt like a very early event for the nonprofit institute. And so limited exposure, but good to be there, good to be seen. And it's just a marketing expense. Or time, really marketing and time. The Florida State Foster Parent Association has an upcoming education conference, June 19th and 20th, which I'll be at works. That'll be a great opportunity just for me personally. Sherry and my family will be there. Hopefully there'll be some family that we know. I know there are super cool foster who will be there. So that'll be a good thing. And, that's the marketing sort of event coming up. In the last month, we've had several events with Wildwood Church. I've had 2 information sessions, one on 30th and one on May 27th. And I had a speaking opportunity on May 10th where I spoke to both services. Morning service and I guess you'd call it midday service. And I had a 5-minute Q&A with their youth minister, everybody, and based on that, we had the second meeting, which went well. We invited the director from Children's Home Society, Charles McDonald, was in attendance and answered the questions and took up several packets information packets to start. And we are scheduling a training. We're trying to schedule a 2-weekend event at Wildwood for those families that are ready to get started. We're targeting June 12th and the 13th and the 19th and 20th, 2 weekends back to back. The most frustrating part has been the Home Society. In fact, getting the church on board has been a little experience. Getting Children's Home Society to actually sit down and mail, pretty much impossible.
That's ridiculous. Don't put that in.
Especially, well, it is frustrating for me because I've been working with them for at least 2 months. I gave them a heads up on this many months ago, but specifically talking about scheduling information session and training dates, which I even gave them dates ago,
Right.
and they were like, "That sounds good," and now they're like, "Well, no." So it's just frustrating to have us go out and then come into it and say we need people, and then.
But, and that's the domino effect. Case managers, I mean, that's how they work with our children that you are trying to work with. I mean, if the upper management can't figure it out, how do you expect them to work when they're working with?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in fact, I've had discussions with staff who are very within CHS.
Yeah.
A couple who I would make offers to if they had funds. I also, Jerry and I, our policy director today, Wildwood Exposure, we had an opportunity to lead a Sunday school class at Baptist Church on May 17th. And it was on raising children and family and that thing. And specifically, we were asked about foster as part of that class. So that was another opportunity that I've had recently. Let me update you on our legal and sort of policy front. We have multiple going to court in the next month in Circuit 1. They represent things, but it's actually 4 actions. So each of the families we filed an administrative review. We filed 4 administrative review. And we have also filed present at the permanency hearing and our case, and to the one that was suggested by the We feel very confident in both of the permanency cases, administrative cases. We've had some pushback for those are higher, but it's a strategy with our legal. The point is in those cases it was to gather information and collect what the state has and call witnesses and all that sort of thing. We actually did not feel like on one of those cases that we would win the administrative. And in that particular case, we would recently dismiss it because it's not pertinent to the case anymore. The hearing were like 2 days afterwards. So we're going to make the case that we need it. It's an added expense and new revelations that will affect the permanent hearing. It's kind of pointless anyway. They're two very separate things. So winning one can impact the other. That being said, we've also argued that it might be worth the money to go before the judge in both of those cases because we have evidence that case was made up information. And we feel like that the judge in this area is limited and sees all cases and knows all the people. It's a very clear view of how there's only one agency. It's always the same people. So once it's established their practices and how they're operating, then we've already inserted them. And we know that our tactics are working because they've pushed back very hard. They've suggested that our people would be barred, represent the perhaps work for DCF, that there's some conflict of interest, which prior to all of this, we were very diligent on things, and there's no conflict of people. There is a statute that says people who are, what do they call it, the intention of the statute is for legislators that once they leave office, they can't bring any action against the state for 2 years in which they are receiving information from any source, right? So technically what that means, because